So continuing where I just left off, one of the things that I stumbled upon was that I still had my text tool active and it went ahead and created a text layer. So when I was trying to move the layer, it wouldn't go over because I didn't have anything selected. So I'm going to go and delete this text layer, clicking on the trash can. Now I've got this layer chosen. I'm going to click on it, then pull it down. Notice it instantly adds another layer. I'm going to click on that and name it clouds. All right. So now we've got our clouds here. And one of the things that you notice is that it puts the layer where you had whatever you had selected, it puts it on top of that. So anyway, what we're going to do is look quickly at a blend mode. And the blend mode affects the color of what is below it. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at pin light indifference, and we're going to see what that does to the layer. So if I come over here, first off, I'm going to drag this down to be right on top of it. And then here, when I click the normal for my blend mode, I can look for pin light. And here's pin light. And notice how it dramatically changed that. If I click on difference, that's really crazy looking. I'm going to go back to pin light for a minute. And then I'm going to go back to the instructions because I can't remember exactly what it is that we're going to choose. So as we move down, also we would be modifying our opacity. And I think we are going to bring it down to about 68%. So right now, actually, they have it at normal and 68%. So I'm going to come back over here, change it to normal. And the opacity, we can slide it or we can type in there. So I like to just type it in because I don't want to mess around with having to get the slider just right. And notice how it makes it a little more see-through there. And then I move the layer down earlier. So if we continue moving along, one of the things we want to do is change the background from being a locked black background to a layer. So here, this one actually isn't locked, so we're all set. We don't have to unlock it. Now, as we move along, they're talking about how we can create a folder and we can put layers in a folder to group them together. That helps us as we get going along with larger Photoshop projects. So this is easily done by just clicking on the folder icon. And then I can click on one, hold the shift key, click on another, and then I can just move them into the folder. Did you see how it changed its emphasis as I move them? Now, if I collapse it, they don't show up. Open it, they're there. So those are my scenery images. Any questions so far? Hold on, and maybe I'll answer them in the next sequence of the steps.